Hi everybody, the group I researched is the Himba Tribe. They reside in northwestern Namibia and southwestern Angola, particularly in the Kunene region. What is highlighted in yellow on the map is a portion of the Kunene region called Kauko or Kauko land, where most of the Himba live. Here are two photos showing off the region that they live in. It's a semi-arid place with little rainfall, and access to water can be difficult, so they may move within the year depending on water availability. They are a pastoralist society raising herds of cattle, goats, and sheep. A majority of the Himba households also engage in some sort of small-scale agriculture to supplement their diet, including maize and millet. The basic diet is one of maize porridge and soured milk. The Himba are well known in the media for their traditional appearance. Himba women do not cover their chests and adorn their bare limbs with ochre, a symbol of health and beauty. They wear calfskin skirts and white cone shells on their chests. Hairstyles are used to distinguish the different stages of development and changes in marital status. For example, young girls wear two front-facing braids called andanto, while unmarried men wear a single braid going back. Some other cultural things I want to touch on are religion. They believe in a god named Mukuru who controls the universe. Their faith is also placed in their ancestors. Their ancestors are very important to them, and they believe that they bring rain, heal them, feed them, and bless them. Christianity is also becoming more common in recent years. Their division of labor is gender-based, so women traditionally do the child-rearing, cooking, and gardening, while men focus on herding and community decision-making. That being said, recent cultural shifts have led to more flexibility in gender roles. Men may now cook and women may speak in meetings, which used to be taboos. These shifts in gender roles represent a broader cultural shift occurring among the Himba, propelled by globalization, modernization, and government intervention in some cases. An example of this shift can be seen in the ritual of teeth removal. The old practice of removing four bottom teeth used to occur at age 16, but is now fading away. It was once seen as beautiful, but is now viewed with shame by the younger generation. The class theme that I chose to focus on is kinship, family, and marriage. The Himba use bilateral descent, which traces lineage through both mother and father. Livestock property and gardens are channeled through the matriline, whereas status and ritual possessions are channeled through the patriline. They practice patrilocal residence, which means that a married couple live with or near the husband's parents. Maternal relationships remain important, though, especially during critical times of life like childbirth. The Himba also practice polygyny, which is when a man has multiple wives. The double descent system gives women significant autonomy, including the ability to divorce, exert partner choice, and have concurrent partnerships even whilst married. An especially interesting aspect of the Himba kinship system is the common practice of fosterage, which is when a child is raised by a relative other than biological parents. Fosterage helps mothers space out their births more, which supports having healthier children. It also allows them to focus on the younger children, as the elder child is typically the one who is fostered out. It supports families too, by providing extended relatives with labor support. Finally, it allows for families to share child-rearing responsibilities and strengthen kin ties. Among the Himba, there is a strong bias in favor of fosterage by maternal kin, showing how their descent system impacts their opinions on kinship preferences. The practice affects the children in positive and negative ways. For example, fostered children are more likely to have lower nutritional scores, but one of the main reasons for fostering children is so that more attention can be given to each child. I think there's an interesting dynamic between practices here. The patrilocal residency system that the Himba use would move a woman farther away from her maternal kin, but then preferences for fostering children come from the maternal line. This shows how even though there is physical movement amongst families and different dynamics between each side, both are valued and still very important. Himba kinship systems represent how family is not just about biology, but culture as well. The fostered system developed out of practicality for their small population, the need for labor, their desire to strengthen kin ties, or to help in times of tragedy, such as a parental loss. It is specific to their culture, but still accounts for biological relationships. Their kinship system is a product of cultural logic and biological needs, showing how family structures can adapt to the environment, social values, and tradition. Thank you for listening.